factor when the MCU probably relaunches post Secret Wars, no matter when it is. But Jordan Peele has recently met with Marvel about this movie. This movie was brought up specifically the X-Men, because they are looking for somebody high profile to kick this off, right? And everyone's like, is he going to write it or direct it? It's most likely our director, because we already have a writer in the works.
Well, also, too, Jordan Peele doesn't strike me as the type of director that doesn't have creative input on the story.
Yep.
I mean, this is like a weird kind of cross that he, in his career, that he kind of has to make the decision, right? Because to me, at least personally, Jordan Peele, the name, kind of sits up there with these like Edgar Wrights, these, you know, maybe to a lesser extent than like a Christopher Nolan. You know, these are like named directors where no matter what they make, I'm going to go watch it because I don't even need to see a trailer. I know it'll be good on some level. You know, it might not be better than some previous work of theirs, but it'll be good. Like, I wasn't the biggest, you know, fan of Last Night in Soho from Wright, but I still had a good time and I felt like it was worth my admission. So there's a path where that is his career, where Jordan Peele could just keep making these like very intriguing, creative movies, right? But also, I wouldn't blame him if he went the big cash cow.
I can do
like,
one X-Men movie, right? Like, I'll do one and see how it works for him.
Yeah, like, are you kidding me? Like, and this is the kind of step that you need to do, right? You can't fumble the ball on rebooting the X-Men. Like, this is a franchise that is going to go. We've already seen it go for more than a decade. Mm-hmm. They need it to do the same because all of these characters that they've already built in the MCU, they're starting to fray and wither a little bit. Audience interest is starting to, you know, dwindle. Not like a ton. It's not a catastrophe, but, you know, they need something new. And can you imagine an X-Men poster with directed by Jordan Peele right under the logo? I mean, come on, that would be huge for Marvel.
I'm on the other. I think it'll bring a lot of people. I don't care for Jordan Peele's movies. Don't entice me, but I don't care for horror films, and that's what he leans into recently. So it's not to say that he doesn't do a good job. I just don't lean into horror films. But I do think, as you said, he would have. You want to swing. You want someone who's going to come in and put their stamp on something, right? Like you mentioned, Sam Raimi put his stamp on Doctor Strange, right? You know it's a Raimi film. If you want him to come in and do this, I think Jordan Peele would be the person to come in with an idea, something he wants to do, a story. The story is being written, but he wants to take that story and tell it his way. He's got to be on board with that. I think he'd do a fantastic job. And I think I disagree. I wouldn't say I disagree. I think my thought process is not like the audience waiting current Marvel movies. Have you seen how popular X-Men 97's been, Mike? You can't throw away that X-Men goodwill that they just built back up for you this year. If you ruin X-Men on your next go, like there is no recovering from that, I guess, right? You're probably going to end up with an Eternals on your hands where you have a lot of characters and nowhere to put them because you're kind of gun shy at the end of the day. So,
well, we both agree the stakes have never.
Oh, absolutely. I think I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think he's a bad choice. I don't think seeing his name would make me want to do it, but I would love to see what he would do with it though. And, you know, at the end of the day. So I would love to do that. So I think he could bring something to the table. Absolutely. And even if he doesn't do it, you know, maybe something else will come out. What if he does Midnight Suns instead, like that kind of horror film, like
maybe. So
lean into what he does, and he's also doing a video game with Hideo Kojima, right? I believe. So we can see what he's doing next. But absolutely, I think X-Men's got to knock it out of the park, and we both agree to that. Next thing is